say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That incredible performance was from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem. And thanks for joining us on this Christmas Eve. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Look at the Heat. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And checking out the Thunder, they know what they're capable of. They have the talent to be a much better team than they've shown, but the execution has got to improve.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Siakam is out there with James. Then there's Hardaway. Then there's Jalen Duren. And it's White in at the point. And for the Heat, Naz Reid out there with Carter. And it's Durant. Then there's Maxey. And it's Nesmith in at the 2 spot. It'll be the Heat off the tip. GA, we are right in the thick of the season. What's an overlooked challenge for these players right now?
Staying fresh. You have to take care of your body and your mind. That'll pay dividends in the stretch run.
And so it's the Heat hitting on the board first. Out to Hardaway. Duren sets the screen for Hardaway. There's the triple. No good that time. Nesmith with the ball. Working on James. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. KD against James. Pass to Hardaway. 5 on the clock. And he comes up with the deuce.
He's known for his jump shot, but Hardaway isn't afraid to mix it up inside.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Maxey kicks to Reid. To the paint. Here's Carter. Tries again. Doesn't go for him. Great defense that time from Duren. Pass to Siakam. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
First free throw is good.
And Siakam's such a solid all-around player, someone who can score it, rebound it, and pass it well.
Siakam hits them both. Well, Brent, Mark Daigneault was named the 2024 Coach of the Year. Not once, but twice.
Yeah, he won 2 separate Coach of the Year awards. One voted on by his peers, and the other one voted on by the media. What a remarkable accomplishment for such a young coach that has not only grown himself, but grown this team in ways that a lot of other squads are envious.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. I asked him about the game plan to contain LeBron James, and he laughed. He said, there's a way to contain LeBron James. All we can do is try not to give him easy looks and force him to make tough plays. Guess that's the best you can do against King James, guys.
Thanks, David. Now Hardaway. After the missed 3 from Tyrese Maxey. James wide open. Off target from outside. The Heat have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Durant with it. He's picked up by White. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. In third, the Thunder.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Maxey, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Kobe White.
And give credit to Maxey for just being aggressive inside, earning that whistle in the process.
Free throw good, Maxey. One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Barry, they're going to grind it out.
Yeah, this team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big three, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced, and that culture demands that hustle accountability and will consistently be about their culture.
Now here's White. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Carter pulls it in.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant.
Now we get a chance to check out Kevin Durant. He's coming off an excellent season. 6th in scoring and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. Ricky Rubio checked in for the Thunder. Out to the right wing. Duran down low. Carter on him. Shot clock at 6. Now here's White. Neesmith covering. And it's White missing.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
It's tipped.
Always good to see that kind of activity from Duran on defense.
Rubio outside. Back to Siakam. From deep three-point territory. Carter pulls it in. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Heat. Here's Durant. Good on the shot.
Yeah, it's been years and years of coaches trying to figure out how you stop Kevin Durant. Just so long, so agile, and too good.
Now here's White. Still without a basket. Siakam outside. Fires for 3. Miami grabs the miss. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one. Pass to Reed. Here's Neesmith. It's good from long range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Thunder trailing by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And here's LeBron outside. Good on the triple.
Oh, and the 3-ball's still there for James. Not only is it there, it's getting more and more effective.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And a new group getting ready for Miami. McGee, he's checked in for Carter. Santi Aldama comes in for Reed. Andrew Wiggins, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Aaron Nesmith. Wiggins finds Maxey. Back to Wiggins. McGee against Durant. McGee's shot is off.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
They get it again. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Rubio against Maxey. Pass to Wiggins. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. Maxey, no good. Oklahoma City trailing. And when it comes to Jalen Durant, Brent, is it fair to say some teams regretted not drafting him?
Well, maybe a handful, Kevin. I mean, there's a particular way that you want to play or use that position with how you get out there offensively. Jalen is a proven big. This guy is physical and strong and can rebound and gives you a different presence on the inside.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, a big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
The Heat with the lead. Here's KD, and he uses the glass on the layup. Durant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Not fair of a coach to send out one defender against Kevin Durant, skilled at fighting through whatever challenges the D wants to throw at him.
Now here's White. He has yet to score. Count that one.
Yeah, feel for him right now, guys. He's much better than this 1-for-4 start. He just needs to relax a little bit out there and let that game come around to him.
Schroeder against Rubio. McGee, the pass to Durant. Back to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
On the pick and roll, you almost have to play Durant to shoot. But his ability to create opportunities for others is also elite.
Now, here's Rubio. Outside, Walker. 19 seconds left to play in the first. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for defender, Lonnie Walker, the fourth.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Here is Durant. He's been a go-to guy for them when they've needed offense. He's averaging 19 points a game. One second left. And Aldama slams it in.
just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And that does it for the first quarter. Heat lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Thunder, trailing by 4. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. We've got Santi Aldama. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Wiggins. Then it's Dosunmu, and it's Durant in at the 4 slot. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Now here's Durant. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. It feels like every season, Brent, we set a record for pace in the NBA. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know, Kevin, if it's every team that's seeking pace, although in every coach's press conference you'll hear about them talking about playing faster and wanting to get out in transition. But that's where you take advantage of defenses most. Look, if you got a young team, open up the floodgates and let them run. Probably more success coming your way.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list. Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Schroeder outside. Durant down low. Fades away. Kicks it out to Wiggins. The three-pointer is right on target. Wiggins has got the lead up to 6 now for the Heat.
Good to see Wiggins out there from the corner. Just great rhythm on that three.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Siakam is checked in for Oklahoma City. Hardaway comes in for Kobe White. Thunder trailing by 6. Siakam with it. 9-point game his last outing. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Kevin Durant.
Well, an assertive Siakam is an effective Siakam.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Pascal Siakam, 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved here in front.
Leading by 4. Durant kicks it over to Schroeder. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Wiggins surveying the floor. Just 4 to shoot. Thunder with the rebound. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Now here's Dosunmu following the shot by Kevin Durant. Schroeder outside. Sweet move. And Ware pulls it down. And it's Rubio with the ball for Oklahoma City. 4-point game. Siakam's shot is off.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Now here's Schroeder. Scoreless thus far. Here's Wiggins. And the jumper from down low is good.
Wiggins at his size has the ability to post like that and take it to the rack.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Ware. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ware's got 7 points for the quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Schroeder passes to Wiggins. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Wiggins has got 7 points in the game. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And a new group in for the Heat. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. Reed comes in for Dosunmu. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Wiggins, and Maxey subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. And here is Wesley over to the left wing. Siakam left side. And it's Miami with the rebound.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Let's check in with veteran reporter David Aldridge for an injury update on Kobe White. David.
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Thunder's head athletic trainer. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury. Right in the heart of the schedule, this is a major blow. The coaches are going to find out a lot about their team. Guys?
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
Yeah, we always think about when players go down, how terrible a blow it can be for the team. We wish him well and hope he's on the floor quickly.
And you got to love a vet like Tim Hardaway Jr. He knows the game well, knows how to go out there and produce for his team.
First trip to the line for him here.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
First one falls for him. The Heat making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Ricky Rubio checked in for Oklahoma City. Hardaway hits them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Maxey. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Siakam. Siakam, a screen on Maxey. And Rubio kicks to LeBron. The Thunder with another miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Osumu, he's checked in for Wiggins. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Yabusele's checked in. Here's LeBron, and LeBron throws it down.
Still a force. LeBron looking ageless on that one.
Pass to Neesmith. And James pulls it down.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Now here's LeBron. He picked up 24 points in their last one against the Hornets in Charlotte.
His passing another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
And here's Maxey after LeBron James hitting the three.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
Rubio against Maxey. Now, here's Rubio. He's tightly guarded, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Maxey. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, the attack can come from a lot of ways, either execution or by just getting on the bounce and driving it in, and that's where they've been very effective tonight.
Free throw good. Rubio.
Such a capable floor general and a very strong defender. Ricky Rubio continues to make his impact felt on any ball club that he plays for. Tricky and fun to watch.
Andrew Wiggins, he's checked in for Miami. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Kobe White comes in for Hardaway. The Heat trail by 3. Maxey passes to Reed. Now Neesmith. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Here's Carter. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside, White. And Rubio kicks to LeBron. There's the lob to Duren. Wiggins against James. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Wow, the athleticism of LeBron James.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Maxey. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Probably the last guy you want to foul out there. Maxey almost automatic at the strike.
The Heat shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. That one is off. And Oklahoma City making a change here. And he sinks the second. Here's James. Puts up a 3. It doesn't go for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Thunder out in front. They lead by a bucket. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Eric Spoelstra here with us. A lot of three-pointers allowed in the first half. How do you limit that going forward?
There's been some airspace issues. I mean, there are a couple easy ones where we didn't rotate over on the weak side, but we're just not making that extra effort to get to the shooters.
And we know multiple effort is a big part of what you do. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And get ready for the half-court shot. Draws, please. They're measuring up the shot. Oh, someone left the window open. Give it up for our contestant.
With All-Star Weekend around the corner, let's see who's looking to bring down the rims at the dunk contest this year.
Definitely some explosive guys on this list, but there's plenty of time out there for someone to grab this spot. Maybe even Elevator Ernie.
Yeah, that 50-inch vertical don't lie.
Neither do those shorts.
And let's turn our attention to tonight's game. The Thunder find themselves in a real battle.
Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good job despite the challenges.
Away from home, they aren't letting the crowd get into their heads. In fact, they've looked comfortable at times. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at James, what a contribution.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And so James will bring it up for Oklahoma City. The lead is 2. Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Duran out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's White. Then there's Hardaway. And it's LeBron in at the 3, the small forward. White against Maxey. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
And he knocks down the first one. Maxey hits them both. The Thunder leading by 3. Outside Hardaway. Back to James. LeBron playing like a big man inside.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Reed the pass to KD. Goes up from the top of the key. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Durant's got 11 points.
Hard to argue with that plan. Give Durant the ball. Let him show why he's one of the league's best.
Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Maxey against White. It's deflected. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's James. Oh, James muscles it in.
LeBron is just dominating right now, aware of the defense and has not feared one since he came into the league.
Neesmith, the pass to Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Now here's James. 19 points in the game. Duran with a screen on Reed. It's stolen by Carter. Katie with it. He's picked up by James. Durant kicks to Maxey. Carter with a screen on Hardaway. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Offensive rebound. And then Carter with the jam.
And how about the effort by Carter? Always lurking there on the offensive glass.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
And taking a look here at some stats for Siakam. Great showing for him last season. Put up about 21 points a game, 7 rebounds and 4 assists. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
He loves to get up into the uniform of his opposition and make you work for everything that you get offensively.
Here's Siakam. 9 points in the game so far. Outside Hardaway. Back to Siakam. It's hauled in by the Heat. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Hardaway sets a screen for LeBron. Over Durant. LeBron with the bucket. James has got 21 in the game.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Maxey against White. Pass to Carter. Good ball movement here by Miami. Carter with a screen on James. Clock is at 3. Durant connects inside.
KD took some time there, measured up the situation, and knew when to get his shot off.
Siakam outside. White finds Hardaway. Duran a screen to the inside. With 1 on the clock, and Duran slams it in.
Duran, one of the league's most powerful players. He doesn't mess around close to the basket.
Maxey passes to Carter. Maxey looking it over. Shoots over White, and it's White with the rebound.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
The Heat trail by 3. Back to Carter.
And the defense searching for answers on how to stop Carter Jr. inside results in a foul there.
The Heat have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And that one misses.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
The Heat making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Walker's checked in for Hardaway. Good on the second free throw. Here's White. LeBron outside. It's rebounded by Neesmith. He'd have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Durant finds Neesmith. For the tie, it's deflected.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
So hard to contain LeBron. He's explosive and clever and unpredictable. It's kind of a nightmare for any defense.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
And he can't get the first one.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
He hits the second from the line. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Heat. This one for three. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Now Wiggins after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Wiggins passes to Maxey. Outside, KD. 6 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Maxey. And it's all evened up. Maxey's got 14 points for the game.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
Outside, White. Duren sets the screen for White. LeBron outside. Puts up a deep three. Wiggins with the rebound. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. For the lead, Neesmith. LeBron with the block.
Big-time swat, LeBron James making his presence felt.
Siakam passes to Duren. LeBron outside. Launches it. James connects from deep.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Let's go, fans. Give it up for your Heat Fight Squad.
A different look for Miami. JaVale McGee's checked in for Wendell Carter. Santi Aldama comes in for Kevin Durant. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Aaron Neesmith. Then for the Thunder, Ware's checked in. And Yabusele subbed in for Pascal Siakam. .103 left in the third quarter of the game. Maxey against White, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
Tyrese Maxey.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Maxey. Maxey hits them both. Oklahoma City's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. James kicks to Yabusele. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And the Thunder lead by 4.
And James, another dime that gets dropped, someone that just loves involving his teammates.
Pass to Aldama. Latrey drills the three-pointer. Aldama's got 5 now.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
A shot by LeBron, no good. For Miami, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Maxey against White. Maxey, no good. There's Walker with the three. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He's at the quarter-century mark, 25 points for him in this game, as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Dennis Schroeder. Durant is out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Wiggins in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now Rubio, following Durant's three-point attempt. Rubio dishes to Ware. Pass to Hardaway. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Aldama with the ball. Now here's Durant. Back to Aldama. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Ware's got 8 rebounds in this game. Siakam passes to Walker. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Wiggins with some nice D. The Heat trail by 3. Outside, KD to tie it up. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Inside, here's Ware, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies.
From way downtown, Durant truly knows no limits.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
Let's give a huge mighty welcome to the Heat Breaker Dance Crew.
Aaron Neesmith has checked in for Dosunmu. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Osman's checked in. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. Now it's a close one, so Coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. If we play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Siakam. Outside Hardaway with the drive, and out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Miami. Duran, he's checked in for the Thunder. Yabusele comes in for Jetty Osman. Miami trailing. Now Dosunmu. Outside, KD. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Down low.
Throughout his career, Siakam gets himself to the foul line a lot. Adept at using that length, and he'll earn some free throws here.
At the line for the Thunder, Pascal Siakam, 2.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. KD on the wing, covered by Siakam. Over Siakam. And off the front iron, and in it goes. KD's got 9 points now in just the second half. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Hardaway finds Rubio. Oklahoma City moving it around. Misses from short range. And KD's got the ball here for the Heat. Pass to Aldama. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. For the Thunder, LeBron's checked in for Siakam. And it's Kobe White in for Ricky Rubio. The Thunder with the lead. LeBron with it. Outside, White. Duren with a screen on Schroeder. 5 to shoot. And Duren slams it in.
Well, Duren is so strong, it's hard to keep him down.
A different look for Miami. Wendell Carter comes in for Santi Aldama. And Maxey subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Ricky Rubio checked in for Oklahoma City.
Jalen Duren has a nice game. He plays a lot in the box where he's going to rebound. He's going to be an interior scorer, and his instincts are there as well.
Maxey passes to Dosunmu. Carter left side. Here's Nesmith. Durant wide open. He fires. Misses, and he wants that one back.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
The shot's good. LeBron's got 17 now, just in the second half.
And LeBron continues to self-dial himself. Look at him, he's in a groove.
Maxey with the screen on White. Dosunmu, the pass to Maxey.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Here's James. Lays it up off the glass. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Back to Maxey. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his 3rd assist on the night.
After not having a 3 during the first half, he's made 2 now the second half, and he looks hungry for more.
James with the bucket.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He knows every possession is critical now. And the Heat making a change here. Reed's checked in. And then for Oklahoma City, Pascal Siakam comes in for Yabusele. And Hardaway is subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Durant kicks to Carter. To the middle. Here's Nesmith. Out left to the wing. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. Wiggins is checked in for Nesmith.
Now in the game, number 22, Andrew.
Pocket 6. Out to Carter. He tries for 3. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. LeBron outside. For three, Siakam. Miami grabs the miss. Wiggins in the post. James defending. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 3 in the bucket from Reed.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball. Look, give LeBron the ball and get out of the way. LBJ again.
Here's Maxey. White with the defensive effort. The Thunder leading by 5. LeBron outside. Hardaway sets a screen for James. James on the drive. Banked in off the glass. James has got 35 in the game.
James on the attack, and that is absolutely terrifying.
With the step back, here's Maxey. White with the defensive effort. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Just shake your head at the size of LeBron James, and once he gets into the paint and gets pinballed around, he gets that contact and finds free throws.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
And the sustained greatness of LeBron James, just something when you take a step back, you really marvel at. We truly have been witnesses to something special.
And he ends up making the second, and that stretches their lead to 8. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. To the inside, Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
Big moments, not too much for Carter Jr. Clutch gene coming through.
LeBron left side. Top of the key, Siakam. It's White on the wing. Hardaway kicks to LeBron. 13 feet away. Carter pulls it in.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Here's Maxey. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Not one to turn down a challenge. Maxey. Wow.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Personal foul. Team foul number 4. Line for the Thunder. LeBron James. 2.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Right side, Maxey. Down low. Great defense that time from Duran. And so they foul intentionally.
Wendell Carter Jr. First personal foul. Penalty. Shooting for Oklahoma City. LeBron James. 2.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. And here are the Heat.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have a...
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.